Hello everyone and welcome back to day 4 of that door that is forbidden. We have got 4 more big matches for you lined up this evening, including the YouTube Championship match where the Barbarian will defend against the Macho Man Randy Savage, live from Brighton, England. Getting closer and closer to home. And here we go then, the bell goes, we are underway in an interesting little match. We've got representing ECW, Mike Awesome, representing WCW, we've got Vader, and representing the WWE, we have got Yokozuna. The first time we actually used the Yokozuna model on this year's game, which I'm glad to get because normally Yokozuna does not come out that well on this game, I must admit. They have made him very quick, haven't they? And I feel like, was Yokozuna fatter than this? I don't know. I just have in my mind that Yokozuna was much fatter than this and much slower to move around and that sort of stuff. I might be wrong. Because he doesn't look that much bigger than Vader, does he really? Oh. He can fly over the top pretty easily. So yeah, this one, of course, triple threat rules. First pinfall or submission will get the victory. However, when they do get the victory, it's worth a lot of points. Of course, 1 point for the win and 2 extra points for winning a triple threat match, as we do in these multiple person matches. So lots of points up for grabs and a way for one of these 3 guys to force their way higher up in the rankings. Mike Awesome now a big strike into the face of Vader. Yokozuna taking Awesome up onto the shoulders. Gonna take him up and power bombs him over the top. This is the most agile I've ever seen Yokozuna be in my entire life. Not that I've seen Yokozuna wrestle that many times, but still. As Vader now dropping his body weight into the spine. Ranking system open at the same time. Where are we? There we are. So where is Yokozuna? He's in 130th on +2 at the moment. So we've not seen a huge amount of him. Vader currently down on -4 in the rankings. Down in 893rd position. Whereas Mike Awesome currently sits on +3. So Vader's the one who desperately needs this win, really. Vader really needs this one. If Vader does not win this one, he's going to drop down to -5, which is going to put him not bottom, but very, very close. If he hits -5, there's only going to be... How many people is this? I don't want a sum, I want a number of how many people this is. From there. There'll only be 11 people lower than Vader in the rankings if he loses this one, as he goes now for the Vader bomb, but Yokozuna got the knees up and Mike Awesome now with a baseball bat. Really bringing the ECW into this match, and now Awesome taking Vader up, looking for that Awesome bomb. Yokozuna's down the outside, but Awesome not even going in for the pin yet. Looking to go for more, he gets caught with a gut-wrench suplex by Vader. And now a boot into the arm as well. Big boot into the spine. There's the knee in the gut by Mike Awesome. Springs off the middle rope with a back elbow. And Yokozuna with a baseball bat right into the face of Mike Awesome. And Yokozuna has been busted open, I think, from that baseball bat the first time. And oh, wow, Mike Awesome went to clothesline Yoko. Yoko with a super kick, taking Mike Awesome down. It's still only enough for a 2 count, though. Yokozuna sits out with a bonsai drop. And that is... what? Now, ref, mate. Now, ref. You counted the 3 there, my friend. You counted the 3. I'm not taking that, ref. Awesome now has Yoko throttled and a big strike in the gut. Awesome now dropping down Yokozuna, and what's Awesome going to go for here? He's going to go for Yoko's own bomb as well, I think. Vader with a clubbing blow into the spine. And Vader, beautiful takedown there on Awesome. So this is now Vader's opportunity. Vader bringing Awesome back up to a standing base, and now in with that big German suplex. And now Vader with a pin for the 1. Oh, only a 1 count. It was broken up. Nice takedown once again. Mike Awesome now has Vader throttled. There's a strike into the gut. Another big strike in the gut as well. Oh, kendo stick right between the eyes. And now big knee in the gut of Vader once again. Springboard back with the elbow. Awesome with the strikes into the face. Clubbing blow into the back as well. Awesome now brings Vader back up to a standing base. Pops him up into a sit-out last ride. Massive. But it was broken up. Awesome now catches. Yoko going to take him up on the shoulder. Just about gets him up into that power bomb. And again, Awesome pops up into the sit-out powerbomb again. And there is the win for Mike Awesome, which is now going to put him up to a +6 in the rankings, which is great, really. Vader, like I said, is going to drop down to a -5, which is awful. And Yokozuna was on a +2. He's going to drop down to a +1. But that was a very interesting result there. Very interesting indeed. And a great win for Mike Awesome. ECW getting the victory. Right, let's move on to our next match of the evening. And here we go then, second match of the evening. This one suggested by Jay. We have got Miro going up against Hirooki Goto. Goto, I've just seen his name. Where is he? Sure, I've just seen his name right in front of me. There it is. Goto currently sitting on a -2 overall, whereas Miro currently sits on a +2. So this is a big one for Miro. It's also a big one, of course, for Goto as well. Miro will believe he should be a lot higher up in the rankings. And, of course, he'll want to be getting his hands on the European Championship at some point as well. Who's the number one contender? Nigel McGuinness, number one contender for the European Championship. And it's a pretty damn good match as well, because they're two real bulky gentlemen as well. Goto has got a bit of a weird sort of roster spot, hasn't he, I think. So, I don't know. From what I understand, I mean, I don't watch a huge amount of... I don't watch a huge amount of New Japan. I watch enough to keep track of who's who, but as far as I can tell with Goto, Goto is someone who basically gets used a lot in the higher end of the card. However, he always seems to be on the losing side, if that makes sense. He gets the big opportunities, but he always seems to be, yeah, on the wrong side of them. But I mean, that's how it starts, isn't it? You get those opportunities and eventually you will get the chance. Goto now sending Miro over the top. Miro held on. And Goto now has a hold of Miro on the apron, in with that big DDT, slamming him headfirst into the hardest part of the ring. And now Goto with the big strikes into the face. And now Goto wrenching back at the arm on the outside. Goto sending Miro into the ring. And now this is his opportunity after those big attacks on the outside. No, maybe not. To take full control, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case here. Miro just wrenching Goto into the big knee strikes into the face as well. And then that big boot knocking him to the outside. Just looking at some of the other matches we've got coming up. Well, tonight we've got a big Fatal 4-Way Elimination Tag Team match where the winners will go up against the House of Black for the SWE Tag Team Championships later on in this week. And our main event tonight, of course, the Barbarian defends his YouTube Championship against the Macho Man, Randy Savage. I mean, looking at some of the rest of the week, we've got Becky Lynch versus Bayley scheduled in for tomorrow for the YouTube Women's Championship. What else have we got? We've got a big main event tomorrow. Bryan Danielson, Katsuyori Shibata, Zack Sabre Jr. and Kenta in a Fatal 4-Way Elimination. That'll be a great one. And we're starting the day off with a Fatal 4-Way Elimination tomorrow as well with Rhino, Goldberg, Batista and Brian Cage. Eddie Kingston versus Tomohiro Ishii coming up at one point. Andrade and Rush teaming up for the first time to go up against Sanada and Shingo. Women's Triple Threat Hardcore Championship match as well. Jazzy Gabert defending that against Max the Impaler and Heidi Howitzer. So yeah, we've got some really cool matches still to come for you over the next few days. And for those who aren't over on Discord, we are going to be finishing this one off this weekend, I believe it is, as Goto gets the win. Yeah, we're finishing this off this weekend. Miro drops down to a +1 and Goto is going to move up to a -1. Yes, we're finishing this off this weekend, and then as of next Monday, we will be doing the Great American Bash. Of course, it is Independence Day, isn't it, next week? So, makes sense, doesn't it? And here we go then, 4-way tag team match. Wow. This one's going to be absolutely mad, isn't it? So we have got then, representing New Japan, we've got Tama Tonga and Tangaloa of the Guerillas of Destiny. We have also got Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus representing AEW as the Jurassic Express. We've got the Usos representing WWE as the Usos. And the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin representing Impact Wrestling. And of course the winners of this one will go on to face off against the House of Black, Malachi Black and Brody King for the SWE Tag Team Championships. Over the weekend it's going to be. So lots of stuff going on. Of course, this is also worth a lot of ranking points. The winning team in this one will pick up 4 ranking points, as we're doing now in this year's division. This is something I put a ticket in for today, because we just saw that classic example in the middle of the ring. Tama Tonga's tag team partner Tanga Loa was getting pinned, and Tama Tonga just stood there and watched. I put in a few more tickets today, and I put that ticket in a few times now. It never gets fixed. Never. Yeah, so I put that in today, along with what else did I do? I did a new match type I created, and it doesn't actually work. The match plays, but it doesn't actually pay attention to the rules I put in place. Basically, I've created a backstage brawl that only allows pinfall and submission for it to end rather than knockouts, but still the game decides that knockouts is the way forward. Which is crazy, to be honest, but there you go. But hey, to the ho, let's continue on and see how we get on. Right, where am I? Oh, somebody accepted my offer. What was that for? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Whee! Finally. Sorry, I've been playing that So Rare where you play fantasy football online, and I've managed to actually finally purchase a player I've been trying to get a hold of for a while. Yusuf Demir. And that was almost the first elimination there by Tama Tonga on one of the Usos. Not sure which one that is, but hey-ho. There's the tail whip by Luchasaurus, and that could be elimination of the other Uso. Again, look, not protecting tag team partners. It's only a 2 count anyway, though. Big frog splash there. As Luchasaurus again, look at the big kicks, and again taking down Uso. Which so? Nobody knows. Only a 2 count once again, though, on Tama Tonga. Luchasaurus now taken up and in with a big suplex across the ring. So no one has been eliminated as of yet. No one eliminated as of yet, but I mean, it's just a matter of time, isn't it, really? Especially when no one's actually defending their tag team partners. Pin here by Tanga Loa on Chris Sabin. Could this be the first elimination? Nope. Still not to be the case. And Tanga Loa, big knee into the face. As there is a pin now by Luchasaurus on one of the Usos. Referee incredibly slow to get down. But that is an Uso gone. Luchasaurus with the elimination. Nice moonsault there by Tanga Loa on Chris Sabin. Went for a Superman punch, completely missed it. Sabin dropping Tanga Loa face first. And a big knee into the face. Knee in the face again, this time by Sabin on Tanga Loa. As Shelley taking down Luchasaurus. We've got Jungle Boy on the outside of the ring with the other Uso. Pin. And not enough for the elimination. Tama Tonga with the elbow. I think he completely missed that as well. Shelley now going after Luchasaurus. A Sabin dragging Tanga Loa away from the ropes. There's a pin by Sabin. There's just so much going on. I'm struggling to keep track of this. You can probably tell, to be honest. Sabin, lovely takedown hooks the legs though. Again, Tama Tonga stood there, not actually protected his teammate, but Doesn't matter. Maybe I should just try and use this and say it's just part of the rules now. The rule is you're not allowed to break up a pinfall. That's the rule now. That way it looks like it's not actually as bad as it actually sounds. Jungle Boy has the snare trap locked in on Saban, and there is the elimination. Saban is out. So we're down to one machine gun, one Uso. Both members of Guerillas of Destiny and both members of Jurassic Express. Here now, oh, Luchasaurus almost eliminated. Not to be the case though. Pin now by Tama Tonga on Alex Shelley, as well as an Uso heads up to the top. In with a big splash on Jungle Boy. There's the pin. Big cutter by Tama Tonga on Alex Shelley. Referee is really struggling to keep up with this. There's pins everywhere. And there is, no, only a 2 count on Luchasaurus as well. Wow. Absolute madness this one so far, isn't it? Absolute freaking madness. Luchasaurus now dumping, well, trying to dump Tangaloa to the outside. Not quite the case. Nice takedown here by Jungle Boy. He has the leg hooked. In with a snare trap now on the other Uso. And the other Uso, that's Jimmy, is gone. The Usos are eliminated from this one. So I can now mark them down as gone. So Jimmy Uso drops down to a -1 and Jay Uso drops down to a -2. So the Usos have been eliminated. Where are the Usos? The team goes down to a -2. So we've got both members of Jurassic Express, we've got both members of Guerillas of Destiny, and one Motor City machine gun here. Quite impressed with this Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus core as well, actually, I must admit. Seems to be better than last year's. Tama Tonga gets caught now. And Jungle Boy in with that big cutter on Alex Shelley. I'm not sure if he was going potentially there for a snare trap again, but not quite the case. AEW made more than $5 million on pay-per-view and more than $1 million in physical ticket sales for Forbidden Door. That was, wow. That's a lot of freaking money, isn't it? A lot of freaking money, as Jungle Boy once again looking for the snare trap, this time on Tama Tonga, but too close to the ropes. There is the pin for the 1, 2, and 3. Tama Tonga is gone. Has Alex Shelley gone as well? He has. Okay, I didn't even notice that. And we're down to a 2-on-1 situation now then, so Alex Shelley. I don't know, I have got a Motor City machine gun there, haven't I? Yeah, I've just spelt Shelley's name wrong, I think. How do you spell it? It looks weird, either way. Either way, Motor City machine guns drop down to a -2. Chris Sabin is going to drop down to a -2 in the singles division as well. Where Alex Shelley is also going to drop down to a -2. Luchasaurus now has a hold of Tangaloa. It's 2-on-1. Surely it's just a matter of time before the Jurassic Express here can finish off Tangaloa. But again, knowing what Knowing what this game is like, there's no reason why Tanga Loa can't win this one, to be honest. Nice trip there by Tanga Loa on Jungle Boy. And Tanga Loa working over Jungle Boy with those strikes, and again, Luchasaurus just stands there and watches, which is what he's great at on this game, apparently. Luchasaurus, big boot into the face now of Tanga Loa. Jungle Boy back on the outside as well. Tanga Loa breaking free. It's just a bit of a mess. When it gets down to this position, it is a bit of a mess, isn't it, really? Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus both back in the ring now. But they seem to have forgot their opponent for a moment. They've gone back outside to grab him now. A bit embarrassing, isn't it? They all go back in the ring to finish the match off and just leave their opponent on the outside and forget about him. Tanga Loa now sending Luchasaurus into the ring steps, but he was too close, so it didn't make any difference. Go on, get him in the ring, for God's sake. Get him in the ring and finish this bad boy off. Thank you, Luchasaurus. No? Okay. Jungle Boy, nope. Come on, at least one of you have got to be good enough to get this person in the ring and finish it. You're absolutely dominating here, surely. Big strike in the face there by Luchasaurus. Now going to take Tanga Loa up and dump him gut first. And a big boot right into the side of their head. Tanga Loa fighting this back. Come on, get him in the bloody ring. God, the AI of this game is absolutely terrible, isn't it? You've got a 2-on-1. This should be the quickest pinfall of the entire match, but no. They're faffing about so much. Finally, they're in the ring. Oh, get back in the fucking ring. Get in the ring, for God's sake. Do I have to do this myself? I'm tempted to not let anybody have the championship match at this point. The way it's going, I really am tempted to just not let anybody have the match. Because they're really pissing me off now. Really pissing me off. Okay, well done. You slammed him spine first into the apron. Now get him out the bloody ring. I'm just going to drink my beer and sit here in silence. Ugh. That's it. I'm taking matters into my own hands because these people are absolutely pissing me off now. Right. Let me get in the ring. This is great, Luchasaurus. Well done. You're just beating the absolute shit out of him. Just get him in the ring and finish it, for God's sake. There's nobody got any fucking brain cells whatsoever. Right, I need to add, thankfully. Right, okay. Now we're back in the ring. I'm going to come away. Not that I did anything there at all, but... Nope. No one's got any brain cells. Thank you. Right, Jungle Boy. Gonna lock in the snare trap and get the win. Okay. Finally. Tamatonga drops down to a +1. Tanga lower. I'm going to add on Full Scan Anywhere to this match type, I think. Because this was a mess. It was just too slow. Luchasaurus is going to gain himself a point, which moves him up to a 0. And the Boy of the Jungle is going to get a point as well. Jurassic Express with 1 win and 3 bonus points for that. And the Guerillas of Destiny. Where are you? There you are. Lose and drop down to 0. Right, we got there in the end. Jurassic Express will get that Tag Team Championship match. And this is what it's for then, the YouTube Championship. You guys voted for this one over on YouTube, evidently. And Macho Man ran this poll... Macho Man won this poll pretty convincingly, to be honest. And nobody came anywhere close to the amount of votes that he got. Which is great, and we have a brand new Barbarian core as well to use. Because this was a really good Barbarian core, this one. And he has the belt. He's had the belt for a while now, to be honest. And he has defended it a couple of times well successfully. So, I mean, this should be an interesting one. See if he can come out on top. The referee living his dream of holding the championship belt up high, but he does not own it. But who will? The bell rings and we are underway. Macho Man Randy Savage versus the Barbarian. Barbarian has... what's that guy? I forgot his name now. What's his freaking name? Bobby the Brain Heenan. That was it. The irony of having brain in it, I can't remember what his name was. Because my brain was broken. Macho Man up on top. Well, given the knee drop, but he could not make the distance. Which was stupid, wasn't it, really? Nice spear there. Macho Man now going up top and going to strike. No, we're going to try and strike down Barbarian, but he pushed him off. Big belly-to-belly slam. Big running elbow strike into the face. Nice rake into the eye. And now Macho Man has Barbarian. Oh, Barbarian managed to get one of his feet free and just kicked Macho Man right in the head. And now him with a takedown. Barbarian now heading up to the top. And look at that big splash. He's a big man to be throwing his body weight that far and squashing Savage. Still not enough, though. And for some reason, Barbarian's just casually walking around Just casually walking into the corner, not really doing anything with it, but there we go. Barbarian up top once again, this time dropping a headbutt. Barbarian bringing Savage back up, and what a boot in the face. Drops into the pin for the 1, 2, and oh. I wish they would do that properly. I mean, I know he's kicked out, well done, but I just wish they would fix it so when the pinfall finishes, their shoulder actually leaves the mat. Because that really annoys me. Because that technically was a 3 count. 1, 2, Savage now. Oh, it's a 2 count as well. This time the shoulder did leave the mat. Savage up on the top. Is he thinking about it? He is. Going for that massive elbow to the heart of Barbarian. We could have a brand new YouTube champion. No. No new champion indeed. There's a knee in the chest there by Savage. The Barbarian flattens him. There's a boot in the guts. Savage with a spinning heel kick into the gut as well. Big elbows and chops and strikes and a little bit of everything. Barbarian now taking Savage up and drops him down. And a big super kick as well. As Barbarian pulled out another... We got so close to finishing the episode without any crashes, didn't we? But I managed to pause it. You've only missed a couple of seconds worth, but you've come back just in time for Barbarian to lock in that massive claw on Savage. Is Savage going to have to tap here? We can't really see anything. The referee is in a very poor position, blocking it off from the hard cam. Barbarian now sending Savage into the corner. I must admit, I didn't expect this match to be so close. I really thought Savage would dominate this, you know, but not to be the case. There he is tripping the Barbarian over. Now Savage heading up to the top once again. If he hits that massive elbow once again, that could be game, set, match. Nope. Okay, changed his mind. Oh no, he changed his mind again. Ah, he's down, okay. Barbarian now choking away the grounded Savage. Big elbow into the chest. Big boot in the chest again. Is that a tap? I think the referee's called it. I think Barbarian has put Savage out. The referee stops it. The Barbarian continues his reign of form. I tell you what, he's doing so well, isn't he? As this YouTube champion, he continues on. Another victory. Another victory for him. Retains the championship. He moves up to +6 on the rankings, while Randy Savage is going to move down to a -2 in the rankings. Well done to the Barbarian, and the Heenan family retain the championship. Wow. Well, there we go. I hope you've enjoyed. Of course, if you have, hit the like and subscribe with the other good stuff. We're halfway through our Forbidden Door pay-per-view now. Like I said, this will finish on Sunday. So hopefully you'll join us for the entire week. There's lots of championship matches coming up later on in the week. Of course, especially the last 2 days. 7 of the 8 matches are all championship matches. And there'll be a championship match on the next 2 shows as well. So I love you and leave you. Good night. God bless. I'll be the same. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.